Something we explored in my CEU course this past weekend was an exercise that really elicits the pericardium, which is the heart protector in Chinese medicine and also in Western medicine. But the spiritual, emotional, relational aspect of that really has a lot to do with boundaries. The exercise we did is really simple, and it really hinges on the question, may I touch you? So may I touch you on your knee, for example? Really obviously avoiding the really vulnerable or like intimate areas, which can range and be different for each person, right? But what this does is it really elicits a yes or no. So the purpose of the exercise is really helping the person who is receiving the exercise to really get in touch with their yes and no. And so we're tracking sensations in the body, any form of or like nervous system activation, and if that does happen, then bringing them back into a sense of safety, but really finding what their yes is and what their no is, so that they can get a really deep felt sense of their yes and no, even on like the subtle layers, which is extremely helpful for people who tend to fall into fawn response, because so often when we're fawning, we're completely overriding our nervous system cues. And it was interesting because when I was receiving, what I got it was both yes and no. So often, like, I really was okay with and even wanted touch on one hand, and simultaneously there was like a don't fucking touch me on the other hand, but they were both equally true. And this really, really reflects my experience of touch and closeness like all the time.